Well, hello again everybody, this is DearMamaSal, and I'm just whipping up a very quick meal for one. I've taken just a small potato and I've cut it up into chunks. I've rolled the pieces into some oil, just a little bit, probably less than a tablespoon, and they're just cooking. Now here's what I love about the halogen. I'm going to walk over to my beautiful fridge, and I'm going to take out of my freezer, seriously, some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, which you can see solid, straight out of the freezer. And this is why I love my halogen. I'm going to unwrap these, and then I'm going to dredge them in. Not quite sure yet, I'll let you know when I get that far. But I want to show you how good this is if you're in a hurry. Now, again, I like to show you guys what the cost of food is here in Canada. So this is for 4 chicken thighs. We pay $5.47, or that's the going price today. Just so that you know. And now that I got them out of the package, I find out actually 5 of them, not 4, so that gives you a better idea. Now I'm going to try and separate them even though they're solid. Once I'd done that, I shook them all about, and then what I did is I've just added a bit more seasoning on this side. Very simple. And before I forget, I did actually put in, if I didn't mention it, a couple of tablespoons of oil in there. Now this is all before I put it in the breadcrumbs. I'll show you why. Well, as you can see, those potatoes are cooking really nicely, and now I'm going to put the chicken in. So there we go. First of all, I'm just going to turn those over one more time. There we go, and just remember they've got very little oil in them, so although I'm going to have chicken with roast potatoes, what's so great about having the halogen is you lose so little oil that it's almost not an issue. Now here, as you can see, I've got way more chicken than I would be able to eat as a single person, but what I do is, just hold on a second, I'm now at 450, and I'm going to put this on for about 20 minutes. And remember, these are frozen solid. That's the most amazing thing about them. Now they do say that for chicken I should be at 375, so I'm going to turn that down to 375. And we're just going to let that cook. Now remember that underneath the breadcrumbs we've got oil and the seasonings. So now what's going to happen is all those seasonings are going to come up through the breadcrumbs, which will make the breadcrumbs really tasty. Alright, in the meantime, potatoes will be cooking. Well, they've been on just about 7 minutes, so you can tell that they're already crisping up nicely, and they are cooking beautifully. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn them over and give them 5 minutes on the other side, and then turn the potatoes over a bit more again. Now as you can see, by turning them over, you can see that the seasonings that were at the bottom are now moving up through the breadcrumbs as it cooks, because the bubbling from the inside, pushes all that out through the breadcrumbs. So by the time they're fully cooked, all those seasonings will be just where we want them, which is actually mixed in with the breadcrumbs. So very little extra fat, very little extra cholesterol, just the minimum, and yet it's going to be a really tasty meal. Yum. I think one of the things I love most about the halogen is you can actually watch your food cook. I don't know why it's so exciting to do, but it is. So potatoes are doing nicely. And as you can see, so is the chicken. The amazing thing is that you can do this from solid frozen in half an hour. We've got about 10 minutes left on here. I've just got some vegetables in the microwave and I'm going to be ready with a meal. So not only did it make a really nice quick meal for myself for tonight, but also enough left over to have another meal or use them in a salad or something during the week. So as you can see, beautifully cooked, nice and crunchy. Going to be very tasty, I'm sure. So simple. And remember, we're talking the whole meal from frozen solid to done, on the plate, ready to eat in just half an hour. Wow.